Hello guys, Glenn Anderson here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another video. So today I'm going to talk about how much strength I've gained during this recent 11-week block that I've been doing. So if you've been following my channel, I've been publishing all my training vlogs. So I've been doing 4 workouts a week for the last 11 weeks. And then I did max out and do some other variation lifts as well a little bit after that. But now I've stopped training completely now. A couple of days ago I did hurt my neck a little bit doing a 410 kilo yoke, but I'm also going into hospital soon as well, having a little procedure. So for the moment training is going to take a bit of a backseat. I'm not going to be doing any training probably for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then when I do go back it's just going to be light restoration work. So we're going to have a look back at the 11 weeks now and just see did it work for me, and if so, how did I get on. So these are not all the lifts I've done, but a list of a lot of the lifts that I've done, and basically what they were before I started the 11-week training block and what they are now at the end of the training block. Okay, so safety bar squat. Before I started this block, my best safety bar squat was 220. It's now 240, so I increased by 20 kilos. Front squat was 185, now 200, so I increased my front squat by 15 kilos over the 11 weeks. Deadlift was 305, now 310, an increase of just 5 kilos. Thing with deadlift is deadlift progress is very slow on the deadlift, especially like I say when you get above the 600 pound, especially if you're natural like I am, and being 40 years old and all, it does progress is slow on the deadlift. It is literally getting to the stage now where I'm literally making 5 kilos at a time if I'm lucky. So there we are. Trap bar deadlift was 317.5, which is exactly 700 pound, and then a couple of days ago I did 330 or 728 pound. So my trap bar deadlift has increased by 12.5 kilos. Bear in mind this is on the low handles, where the handles are in line with the weight, which makes it a lot tougher. You see a lot of trap bar deadlifts where people lift on higher handles, so the range of the motion is like 4 or 5 inches less than it would be. So you see guys lifting a lot more weight than what they would do with a regular deadlift. But with a low handle trap bar, you'll still lift more than a regular deadlift, but not much more. In my case it's just 20 kilos. My regular deadlift is 310, but trap bar deadlift on the low handles is 330, so it's literally only 20 kilos more than my regular deadlift. 15-inch deadlift using cartwheels was 308, and then recently I did 321, so that's increased by 13 kilos. My log press before this block was 136 kilos, it's now 145, so I've increased my log press by 9 kilos. Close grip incline press was 145, now 150, so I increased that by 5 kilos. Strict log press was 127.5, now 131, so I increased that by 3.5 kilos. Farmer's walk, 144 kilos in each hand for 15 metres. I've now done 149 in each hand for 15 metres, so I've increased the weight of my farmers by 5 kilos. My best close grip floor, bear in mind with the floor press, this was using a close grip. My best was 145 kilos, now I've done 160, so I've increased that by 15 kilos. Keg carry for 15 metres, my best was 110, it's now 130, so I've increased that by 20 kilos. And barbell push press, my best was 132.5, now 136, so I've increased that by 3.5 kilos. So yeah, it's all good. The only thing that wasn't so good was yoke. My best was on yoke was 400 kilos, and I carried that for 7.5 metres, so I attempted to beat that with 410 kilos. Unfortunately I only managed 3.5 metres. As you'll see in my previous video, I did hear a crack. I did kind of like hurt myself a little bit there. I even ended up having to go to hospital to check it out, so didn't really gain with that. But yeah, everything else I haven't lost strength in anything really. I've gained some good numbers on just this 11-week block. So yeah, it's all good. So anyway, that's the end of this training block. So yeah, I'm just going to take it easy. You probably won't see any videos of me lifting any big weights for a while, but I'm going to dip back into training when I can. Okay guys, so that's the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.